Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. In today's video, I don't think I've ever done a video like this before, and I don't remember where I was inspired to do this. I feel like I've been watching a lot of like worst of videos from 2020, and it kind of made me think like, I definitely post like occasional fail videos, but I don't know if I had like a lot of like horrible products I tried this year, but I thought maybe I could do a video just doing like a get ready with me using a bunch of underwhelming products I tried this year. I thought that would be kind of interesting. As I'm filming this, I am 2 days away from having my baby, so no clue when you're watching this, but I hope you're enjoying 2021 so far. I hope I did not just jinx the year. But yeah, if you guys want to see me put on some underwhelming makeup that I tried in 2020, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, I think I'm going to start with this product from Becca. This is their Anti-Puffiness Under Eye Primer. I wound up buying this, oh god, maybe like right before the pandemic started from TJ Maxx. So I only spent like maybe $7 on it, but it is still like a product that you can like go and buy full price, but I never really saw anything from using it. So I'm glad I spent $7 on it and not like, is it like $30? It's like pretty pricey for whatever this thing is. So this did not wow me the way the under eye brightening corrector does. All right, now I was trying to think if I found an underwhelming primer. Also, I'm recording this on January 2nd and they still have the holiday drinks. I am very grateful for that. But I did use one that I felt like was overpriced for what I tried. So I got this in PR from BoxyCharm, and this is the Rodial Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer. I just feel like it's like literally like a glowy oil. Like I didn't really find that it does anything like revolutionary, and it's like pretty strongly like candy fruit scented. And like my biggest complaint is that this thing says it's worth like $60, I think. And I mean, you can get a lot of like glowy oil like primers from the drugstore that are like pink and illuminating, and I don't see the $60 value in this thing. Okay, concealer. I don't think this is a horrible concealer. I just feel like I heard so many people raving about it and loving it, so I was very excited to try it out, and just kind of was like, oh, okay. That is the NYX Born to Glow concealer. I don't know, this one just, I guess it doesn't have the greatest coverage. I don't know. It's just okay. Like, I don't think it's bad, but it's just like, again, underwhelming. I have this in the shade Alabaster, which I think is a little too light for me, but we'll make it work. I'm gonna blend it with this sponge from Real Techniques. I think this is their powder sponge. It's like more porous than the regular orange sponge, but I just use it for liquid because I'm a rebel. That being said, it definitely tears just as easily as the orange sponge, which is my biggest complaint with the Real Techniques sponges is that they rip every time I freaking wash them. Okay, like it doesn't look too bad. I don't know, it's just like, it's not one I would get rid of. Like I could easily use this up and stuff, but like, I don't think I'd repurchase. Now that I think about it, with the foundation we're going in today, let's try to like cover a little redness, because the foundation might be one of my least favorite products we're trying today. So I don't necessarily always go in with the extra concealer, but today might be an important day to do that. Just to get rid of the redness, so the foundation has a little less work to do, because I don't want to look weird all day. Okay, yeah, that even does out a little bit more. All right, is this the worst foundation I tried this year? It might be. I really think this might be the worst one I tried this year. This is the Revlon Candid Glow Foundation. I really like the Revlon Candid foundation. I really like the Revlon Candid concealer, but this glowy one is so weird. It like doesn't sit on your skin. It breaks apart. I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do. I have this in the shade 130 Ivory, and I just remember it like, yeah, it's this really weird consistency that doesn't like want to spread out, and it's gonna break up all day, I know. But like, I feel like I did do a video really early on in the year because I'm pretty sure I bought this like in person at Target. That's how long ago that was. And I did like a full like half like split face wear test between the two Candid foundations, and like the original lasted so much better and just looked better. I will say, I think doing a little extra concealing first helped because it's not showing as much redness through. So like it's not like horrible, but like, why did they make this? The other one was good enough. Like, I don't know, like the other one isn't a mattifying one, like it's pretty natural, so I don't know why they made this one, but like it's like a, I don't know. Like I'm definitely glowing. It's definitely got that Candid glow. Okay, another product I tried this year that was just like, I keep saying this year, last year. It was just like kind of okay. It's from Physicians Formula, and this is their sculpting bronzer. I don't hate this. Again, like I don't necessarily hate these products, but it got these weird bumps like right after I started using it. And I mean, I've heard that that's not like a problem. Like it doesn't mean the formula's changed, but like it just seems weird. I still think this one is totally fine, but I don't know. It just, it did not become like as amazing as I thought it was going to be. And to be fair, like the reason I brought this one into this video is because I didn't really try any bad bronzers this year. So this was kind of like the one I was like, this one did not impress me the most. So that's not the worst thing to have happen. It does blend well though, but I don't know. It's just not, it's not an all-time favorite product for me. I didn't really have a bad under eye setting powder, so I'm just gonna really quick go in with my Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Illumination. I do occasionally like this under the eyes. This is a little sample size I've had for quite a while that I'm trying to hit pan on in 2020. Heck, I would love to, I would love to use it up in why do I use it 2021? I would love to use it up in 2021, not just hit pan on it. That would be super exciting. It's very powdery. Not something I go and repurchase, but I would love to be able to use up this sample because it's been sitting in my drawer forever. That being said, I have not the greatest finishing powder here to talk about. Another Physicians Formula product. This is their Natural Defense Set the Tone finishing powder. It also has SPF 20. I bought this when I heard that they were discontinuing the Healthy line. I wanted to see if this was going to be anything like the Healthy powder, but the Healthy powder is a foundation powder, I think, and this is a finishing powder. This, like I said, it has SPF in it. It smells like sunscreen. This straight up smells like sunscreen. What I have found is it just like, it sits on the face. Like you look very powdery when you wear this product. Whereas I never really feel that way when I wear the Healthy powder. So I decided to pick one of my biggest brushes to use with this today. This is the BH Cosmetics #1 brush from the Marble brush line. And I'm gonna use this big brush and try to really go in lightly. Yeah, it literally just smells like I am dusting a layer of sunscreen over my face. Like, I feel like you know exactly the scent I'm talking about. It's so strange. Like, I've had powders with SPF in them and they don't smell like this. So this one was not the most impressive. However, pressed powders like this are usually one of the type of products I easily can hit pan on and use up. So I'm not gonna get rid of it. Like, I can easily use it up. It's just not an all-time favorite. As far as brows go, I didn't really try any Underwhelming brow gels this year. I feel like I was really trying to use up the brow gels I had, but I did receive a brow pencil in BoxyCharm from my PR BoxyCharm that I don't really like. This is the Hourglass Arch Micro Sculpting Brow Pencil, and this is supposed to be the shade Dark Brunette. I have a lot of trouble getting this pencil to show up dark enough for me, and it would be one thing if it wasn't called Dark Brunette, but I have to use so much pressure to get this to show up, and I do not like that. Like, it literally feels dried up now. Could it be possible we received an older dried up product in BoxyCharm? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if that was it, but like it's so scratchy using this because I have to use so much pressure to get it to be that dark brunette shade, which is frustrating. I can like see my skin turning pink under it because I'm pushing so hard. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna bring in another brow pencil because this one is just annoying me. This one works better for like the front end of my brows where I have more hair, but like, my goodness, I don't wanna be ripping the hairs out of my already sparse brows. So this here, this is the Pure Arch Nemesis brow pencil. This is the world's longest lasting brow pencil. It's dual ended and I still haven't finished the first end of it yet. So I went in with that on the tails. And something like this that's a little bit less pigmented is better in the front anyway, so. Ugh, so frustrating. For a brow gel, I'm really quickly going to throw on some Essence Make Me Brow. Definitely my favorite tinted brow gel. Like I said, I didn't really have bad bronzers, so really quick I'm just gonna go in with this Oliver bronzer from theBalm. It seems harder and harder to link theBalm products lately. Has anyone heard any news on them? Like, I used to always link this at Kohl's, but I can't do that anymore. I don't know what's going on. I feel like my nose looks pretty red, and that would be because the foundation didn't want to stay. Going back in with my Physicians Formula powder to try to do that. Okay, for blush, I have like a two-parter. So the first thing that totally surprised me with how much I did not enjoy it, well, not that I didn't enjoy it, but that I feel like it was a product that was so hyped up that I had like the highest expectations for. It's the Cosmetics serum, blush serum. So I got Rose Milk, and I think that's the biggest issue, is I got a shade that was too light, I guess. Not to mention that the dropper thing is so weird and like doesn't work. But I'm gonna try to, like nothing comes out. Can I just get a little, oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. That's fine, we'll bring some over here. And I just feel like it's, I don't know, like I had very high expectations for this product, and I almost wish like I had gotten a darker color, because I don't know, this one just like, it just underwhelmed me, this shade. But I'm definitely not investing in another color. These are not cheap, and I don't even use the one that I have, so I just feel like that, like that's what it looks like blended out. Yeah, I'm not that impressed. So I didn't really try a lot of new highlighters this year, so I didn't really have like an underwhelming one to try. However, I got a blush lighter palette from Beauty Bakery, and I was like, you know what? They're blush highlighters. I really, really wanted to like this, and I really, really don't. I don't not like it, that's the wrong words, but like, it's a little, it's not what I wanted. Today I think I'm gonna go in with Sip Sip Hooray here, and it's just, I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not what I wanted it to be, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's a little too glowy. Like, I just feel like, it's just like, I'm all about a blush topper, but like, I don't know, it doesn't look good. I just don't think that looks good. Oh dear. Going a little with our finishing powder just to kind of diffuse some of that. Okay, it looks a little less like metallic pores, because that's kind of the look we had going before. Eyeshadows. I decided to bring out two small palettes because these two were both completely underwhelming to me. The first one from NARS is their Suede palette. Yeah, I bought this because of Jessica Braun, and the shimmers are bad. The other is from Ofra, and this is their Sweet Dreams palette. I don't mind this palette, but this palette costs like $32 full price, and I do not think it's a $32 quality palette, so I would not recommend it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the NARS palette, and I'm gonna start with this shade here. This was one of my issues with this palette, was this shade looks like it's gonna be like a transition shade, but it's actually like very pigmented. So I have to be like really careful with how much I apply. And this is a e.l.f. Fluffy Eye Blender brush I'm using. I've never used these two palettes in conjunction together before, so I don't know what look we're going for. But now I kind of want to go in with the first shade here in the Ofra palette. And like I said, this one isn't a bad palette. I just think it's overpriced, which I know Ofra has a lot of sales. And I think it's cool that you get like a highlighter in it, but the actual formula of the eyeshadows isn't like revolutionary. But I do like the path they're going in with their 5-pan palettes versus those big like palettes I guess they make for like professionals. I don't know. Now, since I don't like the shimmers in this palette, I'm gonna go in with the darker brown with this Luxie mini tapered brush. Right there. and right there, and a little here, and a little here. It's really dark. I think I'm also gonna pull in a little of this like maroon shade to add not so much like black brown to it. This is a Real Techniques 305 brush. Doesn't have anything on it. I'm just gonna use this to start blending. Oh God, I feel like the NARS dark brown is just not blending, which is so annoying. Now this is kind of where my like issue lies, is like these shimmers are not great, and like there's like some satins here, but this shimmer isn't actually like an eyeshadow shimmer, it is a highlight. So like it doesn't have it's more like a topper. So I'm gonna try to go in with this shade here. Oh, this is what I remember about this palette. This palette, you like have to use a brush. You can't use your fingers. Okay, completely boring looking. But this is gonna be the base, and I think I'm gonna put the pink highlighter over top. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with, so this is Pillow Talk. And I'm gonna tap it over that. I'm not adding anything to this brush, I'm just blending everything together. Alrighty. So I decided to bring this eyeliner in to use today. So this is the McQueen New York waterproof eyeliner pen. I got this a couple months ago from YesStyle, and I said I liked the way it applied, but I didn't like the longevity of it. And I want to give it a second go because Taylor Wynn had this as her best eyeliner this year. And her previous had been the waterproof from Physicians Formula, which is my favorite. So I was underwhelmed by this, but I want to give it another try. I will say that it does have a really, really good brush tip that makes it really easy to apply. So I'll be retesting the longevity of this one today. But I still think it's not quite as pigmented as the waterproof from Physicians Formula, unless I got a bad one, which is always possible. I guess we'll find out. I didn't have a bad eyeliner, like a pencil eyeliner, so I'm just going in with Zero from Urban Decay. This is in my project pan. Really don't like the way the skin looks. All right, I didn't try a bad setting spray this year. I don't even know if I tried any new setting sprays. I had so many in my collection, I just wanted to work through them. But this one's from Flower Beauty. This is their Seal the Deal. So we obviously want to seal this in together. Oh, yikes. Okay, this is definitely the worst mascara I tried this year. This is the Huda Beauty mascara. I just have it in the sample size, which comes like this. I've always done curl and then volume, and every time I use volume it flakes. I'm gonna try volume first today with curl over top and see if it flakes less. Pray for me. Pray for my face, actually, is what I should say. Like, it gives volume, but it flakes. This is why I love tubing mascaras. My tubing mascara is packed, though, currently. So I've been having smudgy mascara all week, which hasn't been fun. Like, I feel like it looks really good after first application. That's why it's very disappointing that it flakes so much. It was really hard for me to pick the worst lip product, but this was one that just like completely underwhelmed me. This I got from Influencer to review, and this is the Makeup Forever Rouge Artist lipstick in Sassy Rhubarb. So this is the packaging, so it looks like a paintbrush. So unnecessary. It's a pretty color, but Makeup Forever is pricey, and like I don't think this is like a revolutionary lipstick formula at all, and that is why I found it underwhelming. I will say, like, out of everything right now, the actual like skin is looking the roughest. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. We can do some close-ups. But yeah, I thought this would be a fun video to film. Let me know if you liked this style of video, because I try underwhelming makeup all the time. I would be more than happy to do faces of underwhelming makeup in the future. Let me know what some of the most underwhelming products you tried last year was in the comments. And as usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!